Hi everyone, welcome back to the advanced Java classes. Guys, you know already we can create two types of application in AWT. One is what? Frame based application, that is called as GUI, frame based GUI, and one more is applet based GUI. Okay, so in this class we are going to discuss how to create a simple frame based application. Okay, how to create a simple frame based application in this class. So if you want to create a frame based application, must and should have to create a frame, then only we are able to create any application. So you know already very well there are two ways to create a frame in AWT. Okay, in that we are using first approach, that is called as by extending frame class. So using this approach we are going to create a simple application, simple AWT application, right? Let us start how to create a application. So these are two ways to create a frame. The first one is what? By extending frame class and by creating a object for the frame class. Now I am using first one, right? I am using this one by extending a frame class. That means in a return concept I am using here. That is very simple things. Last class we discussed. If you know the last class very well, we can easily create this application. So what I am doing, I want to create this kind of application. I want to create this kind of application. That means, see here this is a frame. The whatever you are looking here, this is a frame. In that frame I created one label, that is enter your name here. That means you can enter in text field. That is also I created in that frame. Okay, you can write some text. Okay, that will take text whatever you typed in from the keyboard, and after that you can click like this is a button. So this is one simple application which you need to create in this class. Okay, so if you want to create this kind of application, what you need? We need one frame. We need one frame. Okay, without frame we cannot add any component to the GUI. So we need one frame. After that we need to add some component like label, text field, button, which are available in AWT package. So must and should have to create a frame. So for that I am using first approach, right? So here what I am doing, if you want to create a frame that comes from AWT package, so for that what I am doing, I want to import the package, AWT package, that is in available java.awt dot. If you want to import all the classes which are available in AWT into the our program, okay, our program, so you have to give star then semicolon. Okay, then save this one. So here this is, you know already, this is our class structure, Java class structure. Okay, everything starts from class. Okay, everything is a class, everything is an object, you know very well. So this is a main method which I created. So because from main method our Java application starts execution. Okay, other that will not execute it. Okay, that will not execute. So what I am doing, I am using frame based application. So we need to create a frame, and I am using to create a frame, I am using one method, one way for creating a frame, that is called extending frame class, which are available in AWT. So when you import that package into the my program, whatever that contains, all the classes which are available into the AWT, that comes to my classes. So for that what I am doing, extends frame. The frame is one class that is available into the AWT. Now our class become a frame because we extend that frame. Now it is a relationship, that is called as is a. Just I will write here using comment is a. That means now our class become a frame, right? Now our class become a frame. So what I am doing here, see here, assume if you want to create this type of application, how many components we need? The first one frame we need. Okay, first we need one frame, then one label and text field and OK button, right? There are 4 things we need. So already frame is created, right? So now what I am doing, I want to create the object for the label. So I will take label first, label within a class, label L. Okay, you can take like this also, L, capital letters, or if you want to identify easily, you can take small letters, whatever it may be, L. Now after that I want to take the text field reference, text field. Okay, text field equal to TF semicolon, and next we want one button, button B, okay, semicolon, then save this one. Okay, after that what I am doing, I want to take a constructor, okay, for this application. So what is a constructor? Constructor is the same as class name. So this is one special method which you use to execute when the object is created for the class. So what I am doing, I will take this class name. The class name is what? My first app. Okay, so put it here and open and close. Okay, here open and close. So now what I am doing, I will create object for my class, because the everything starts from main method. So from here we are calling my class. The whatever it contains, I will execute my from this main method. So what I am doing, I will create the object for that class, my app f, whatever you can take, reference variable or object, we can say equal to new. Okay, so this is, see, this constructor and this constructor must and should be matched, otherwise it will not execute. That will give some errors, because this is the default constructor, also this also default constructor, or else no parameterized constructor that automatically execute when it is called. Okay, now what I am doing, I will write some statement here, system dot out dot println. Here I will write welcome. If it is correct, that will execute welcome here. See, this is a terminal or console, you can say. Now I will execute this one, right? Okay, just a minute. See, now that code is error free, that will execute here, so there is no problem. So now thing is that the whatever you are going to add the component into the frame, so you have to create within this constructor. So for that I am showing you how to execute this one. So save this one. Now here what I am writing, first I need to create a label. So a reference variable is already created, so just take the reference variable, capital L, or you can take small l sorry, okay, equal to new label. So while creating a label, must and should have to know the constructor of that class, label class, because if you know the constructor, you can easily create a label. So here I will show you the label class constructor. Okay, see here, just I am get it from the Oracle websites. Okay, so here there are three constructor. One is what? Non parameterized constructor. Okay, if you want to create without label, without string, okay, without text or label, then you can create the label with some text, and also you can create the label with text as well as some alignments, right? So now I will use second one. So for that I am using like this, within a double quote, that is string, enter your name here, enter your name here, right? Because here this is a label we need, I want to create this kind of label here, so I am using like this, right? Now we need to create this kind of label here, so this is what that will create like this. Then after that what I am doing, if you want to display this label into the frame, the frame is already created, so just I will show you how to create a frame. Just remove this one, okay, save. So now I will execute, just hide it one. This is another frame. So frame is not visible, okay, because by default it is set visible mode is false because it is not visible. So for that what I am doing, set visible is one method which is available in frame class, that is extended from the component class that contains also frame. So directly I am using, because now our class become a frame. So now these methods are available into the my class. So I can easily use, okay, without creating a object of frame class. So bracket, okay, now you have to make it as a true, set visible true, then you have to execute, right? See, now you can see this is what the frame is created, but without size, right? So now we have to create a size. So you can observe when you click the closing button, that will not close, because for frame there is no closing options, there is a closing methods. So that will discuss later how to add the methods for close. So I want to stop forcefully by clicking this button, stop button. Now it is closed. Then after that what I am doing, I will set the size, I will set the size, okay, then semicolon by, there are two parameters we need to pass, 400 width and 400 height. Then save, execute this one. See, you can easily see this is called as the frame with the size, whatever you provided this provided size, that is called as 400 width and 400 height, that will create. So that is what the frame. Now after that what I am doing, see, you have to put it below, okay, you have to put it in these two methods below. Now first what I am doing, I want to add the label, okay, L is label, reference variable already created before the constructor. So just I am taking like this, L equal to new label, okay. Here what I am doing, enter your name, colon, then semicolon, okay. So when you create object for label, will this display in the frame? No, because we need to add the other components into the frame. So must and should have to use add method. So I am adding here, add is one method which is available in component class, that is directly initiated to the frame class. Now it available in our class. So you have to give L here. So within a here like this. Now one more thing, if you want to add the component, must and should have to give the layouts, how to organize the, how to arrange the components into the frame, okay. So many layout managers are available in AWT, there are 12 or 13 layout managers are available. So here I am using one layout, that is called as set layout is one method, which is available in component class. This is useful methods, let set layout, set size, set visible, all are every time we are using set layout. Here there is one class that is called as flow layout class. So for that I am creating object for that one, flow layout, okay, brackets, okay. That means the whatever the components you are going to add, that will add in only one line, one after one, okay, that will add. I will show you how it is displayed one after one. So now I will execute this one. See, now that is comes in first line, that takes by default in center, okay. The next, if you want to add text field, if you want to add buttons, other labels, that has comes in one line, not in here. When you decrease the size of this frame or by dragging like this, automatically those all are comes in down, So this is what set layout we are using, okay. So after that what I am doing, I want to create a text field, say already we are created text field, so I am using reference variable directly text tf equal to new text field. So here also text field is on class. The every class has its own properties, own constructors, own methods, okay, which used to create a text field. So let us discuss what are those. Label, buttons, frame. Okay, you can see the text field. I will show you. These are the interfaces in Oracle. Okay, classes, text field. Okay, text field is there. So if you want to create a text field, we need to know the constructor. Okay, what are the constructor? So constructor, there are 4 constructors are there. One is what? Default constructor, that means no argument or no parameters constructor, that will create a constructor, okay, without parameters. And one more constructor is that if you want to create a text field into the frame, you have to pass the columns. That means how many characters we need to display into the text field. Okay, so for that I am using second one. Third one is what? If you want to display some text into the text field, so you can use within a text field constructor, we can pass the string. After that we can pass the as well as string also, as well as some columns. Okay, so for that I am using second one only. You can easily understand. Okay, so here what I am doing, I will pass the column, so that means 20 characters I am going to display here. So you know already, once you create an object for the class, it will not display into the frame. So for that we need to add here. So how to add the components into the frame, that is very very important. Must and should have to know how to add. See here, first label is there, after text field is there. So here what I am doing, after label adding, now I am adding, what is that? TF, right? TF, then save. I will minimize this one. Now execute this one. Okay, so now we can see, enter your name and automatically that will take text here. Whatever you can take, whatever you can type here, that will display up to 20 characters. If you are entered 100 character, but that will display only 20 characters. So because while creating that text field, we given only the size of the column of text field, how many characters that will display. So that one. So now I will close this one. Next one is what? I need one button. So I need one button. So for that I am also creating a button. Button reference variable already created. Okay, so equal to new button. Here while creating a button, there are only two constructors are there. Only two constructors. One is what? See, you can see there are two constructors. One is what? The no parameterized constructor. If you want to, you can create the button without label, right? So sometimes if you want to create a button with label, you can use second one. Just I am using second one constructor. Okay, so within a button constructor, I am passing the name of the button is click or OK, whatever you can give. OK, okay, then save. So as we see, we need to create like this. Okay, after the label, see, after the label text field is there, after the text field OK button is there. So for that what I am doing, when you are going to add the components into the frame, that is very very important. After the see, first label, after text field, after the text field I am adding button. After text field I am adding button. Save. Now minimize this one. This is old. Okay, now I will execute current program. Okay, so now that will create like this. This is what the simple application now we created. So as we discuss this this one. This is very important. See what it means. The set layout is on layout manager that will arrange the whatever components we are going to add into the frame in one line. Okay, so that is what flow layout. The flow layout is a class which used to arrange the components in one line, one after one, that is in the one flow. Okay, when you decrease the size or when you drag like this, automatically the components whatever added that comes in one by one, one below one. Okay, again when you increase, okay, so automatically that comes in one line. So if you want to create like this also you can create. So this is what the simple way to create a simple application. So sometimes some people are writing these two statements, these two methods in while creating object in main method, they are kept here only. Okay, like this. So this is a frame. Once you create object for this class, automatically frame is created. So we need to set the size for frame. So for that we are using object f dot. Okay, then we need to set visible for the frame like this. Okay, so you can do like this also. You can use any one method. You can kept as it is here also. Okay, you can kept here also, no problem. Once you kept, that is fixed, right? So you can create like this also. So now I will close this one forcefully. Now I will execute once again. See now I will enter something. My name is what? Assume Shravan Kumar, right? That will take like this up to 20 character that will display. You can enter 100 characters, but that will display only 20 characters. Now once you click that OK button, okay, so some events will not happen, something will not happen because of we didn't return any functionality for the buttons or label or text field. So that is called as only static. We are not handling any events here. Okay, so in next class we are going to discuss how to handle the events and how to provide the functionality for the any components. We will discuss next class. Okay, so one more thing you can observe here. So while creating a frame, there is no what? Title. There is no title for the frame. So which type of application it is, we don't know. By seeing the title we can easily understand, right? So for that what I am doing, I will create a title. Where exactly we are going to create a title here? So in constructor what I am doing, I will call the constructor using super constructor method. Super, what it does, this will call the super class constructor. What is a super class constructor? This is the super class, this is a subclass. Okay, so this super class has one constructor that is called as frame. Automatically that will call the constructor, okay, with some text. So what I am writing here, within a double quote, my first app, then save this one. Now I will execute this one. Now I will execute, see, right? This is my first app that will display here. So by seeing this one we can easily understand. Okay, so this is what the one way to create a simple application. Okay, I hope this is clear to you how to create a application. Okay, in next class we are going to discuss how to handle the events or how to provide the functionality for the components. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, so what you have to do, make one separate book for the lab programs or whatever I explained the programs in classes. You have to note it down, all programs. It may be simple program or large program, whatever may be. Okay, don't make a difference. Program, all are important. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Okay, if you will not understand clearly, just call me or just text me. Okay, I will explain one more time. So this is simple way to create a simple app. Okay, thank you.